This is what you've been waiting for. Who will reign champion for the original autocross championship?
Very strong second position.
Doing all the pressure that he can do right now.
Wait. Oh. Live.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Jongwei right here, and welcome back to the Racing Line Table Talk Live. And tonight, we have a very special guest or guests. So marami po sila tonight because it's Formula 1 Race Talk. And aside from Myles and Yamboy, we have another one. And he's very familiar with the Racing Line TV. But he's not here in Davao. He is somewhere there. But he's gonna join us later for the F1 Race Talk. But before we're gonna give you the F1 Race Talk, we're gonna give you last weekend was really a very busy weekend for all of us, not only for Formula 1 racing, but also the one great race in the Philippines was just concluded. So this is the Alpinestars Inside Racing Grand Prix. So we have a quick report for you right now. Check this out.
This Fast Quarter is presented to you by Motul. Our one great race returns. The Alpinestars Inside Racing Grand Prix 14, dubbed as the finale, was a huge success. But this time, a new home, Tarlac Circuit Hill. Witnessed by thousands of crowds, the IRGP 14 race bikes roared down this wonderful racetrack. The event was welcomed by none other than the president of Inside Racing Nation, Mr. Al Camba, and officially opened the race by USRA President Dudes Lumage. And of course, this great race was also graced by none other Tarlac Governor Susan Yap. As the drama unfolds in every category, from every corner of the track up to the podium celebration, Inside Racing Grand Prix made history once again. Congratulations to all the winners, and of course, congratulations to the men and women who made this great race possible, and of course, to Inside Racing Nation, Mr. Al Camba. Of course, here at the Racing Line Table Talk, we'll be having a series of special race review and series of interviews of the different championships, categories, and podium finishes of the Alpinestars Inside Racing Grand Prix on the following weeks starting next Thursday. So please do check out here on our page and our channel for the schedule of the racers' appearance here on the show. That will start on April 21, Thursday here at the Racing Line Table Talk. This Fast Quarter is presented to you by Motul.
Okay, so that was the Inside Racing Grand Prix, the Alpinestars Inside Racing Grand Prix last weekend. So right now, I think we have a little problem with the internet. Medyo mahina po yung internet dito ngayon. Hindi ko alam bakit. So medyo nagbi-blink-blink. Sabi niya mahina daw. Anyway, but the show must go on. So right now, I'm gonna introduce to you my friends and guests for tonight. And there we go. Good evening, Yam, Myles, and mamaya na yung sa baba, i-introduce daw ni Yamboy. So Yam, how are you?
Yes, okay. Before anything else, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Myles, Jong, and of course, I'm very excited with my introduction for you, Mr. Iman. Since we are discussing about the Australian Grand Prix. Recently concluded GP race Down Under.
Down Under.
Here he is from the land down under, Mr. Andy Mira.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to the show, Andy.
Good
Actually,
evening, everyone.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah. Diba? Andy,
Welcome
tama?
back na. It's
The
been
land
too
down
long.
under, the land down under. Tama, di ba?
Yep.
All right.
Much
So,
lower
kumusta?
than
Kumusta?
Australia. Ito, malamig. galing ako duty. But, yeah, I'm here. And I'm
Wow.
back.
And Miles?
And I
Miles,
have
kamusta?
missed every single
Yes,
one of you
okay.
so much.
Okay, D,
And
good
with
evening
those.
sa'yo. Or rather, that's good morning na pala sa'yo. Jan.
Oh, good morning.
And good evening,
Dito sa ano,
Yam. Good evening, Jong. Good evening sa mga nanonood sa atin. And welcome to another round of F1 discussions with these guys.
Yes, yes. So,
Oh, yeah.
actually, I wasn't able to watch the race. I just watched the due to my schedule. So I think there are so many dramas starting off
Oh, yeah.
with this one. We're gonna show you this one. This is another.
This one's fun.
The first drama. Okay, Sebastian Vettel was fined 5,000 euros for this incident. So, gentlemen, ano nangyari dito? I think you were able to watch the free practice session.
Andy, you go.
Well, okay, I'll start with this one. Sebastian Vettel, during final practice, had a bit of an engine issue, if we will. And he broke down. So, medyo lumabas sandali si what they call Marshal Seb kasi he was
Marshall Seb.
directing the marshals towards the car and everything else. And then this unexpected little gem, lumabas si Sebastian Vettel, he borrowed one of the marshal's scooters to basically take himself back to the pit lane. But in doing so, incurred a 5,000 euro fine.
Wow.
Yeah. He's
Okay,
actually...
para
since
sa
this
kaalaman
incident,
ng lahat,
yeah, go
Hindi,
ahead.
para sa kaalaman ng ating mga nanonood, 5,000 euros is equivalent to 283,524 pesos and 71 centavos. Very costly
That's a lot of money.
motorcycle ride back to the pit lane.
And he's very happy doing it. Look at that one, huh?
Come on, no hands.
Well, Andy, do you know what's the reason behind the fine?
So he was fined this amount kasi apparently he entered the track without permission. Kasi F1, as we know, they're all about safety. They're all about fast cars and entertainment and all that. Pero in the bigger picture, they are staunch, stalwart warriors about safety. So this is why they wanted to make an example of this seemingly mundane incident, pero they wanted to make an example of that. So 5,000 euros, which is, to be honest, nothing for someone like Seb.
Yeah.
And Seb has actually gone on to kind of criticize this this penalty, if you will, because he's not quite sure where the money is going, though.
Yeah,
Like
the
many
50,000.
other,
Yeah.
many other penalties. They're not quite sure where the money is actually being spent on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Including the fine wherein last season wherein nagka-fine si Hamilton, or was that Verstappen, who
Verstappen.
incurred a fine
Touching the
because
rear
he
wing.
touching the rear wing of the Mercedes.
That was Max.
And then
Saan kaya napunta yun?
he said
Yeah.
he was asked about the FIA, and he said, I don't know. I hope they are doing good because I'm paying them well.
Exactly. So see, it's not quite
So
sure.
that's it. Very strict ngayon si FIA.
Yeah.
So hopefully stricto siya sa lahat, walang panig-panig.
Yeah. And after this incident with Vettel, there was a meme about this scooter ride. It is confirmed that he's joining MotoGP next year.
One of many
Yeah.
memes
And
on
this
the
is Superbike pala, hindi pala ito MotoGP, it's Superbike. So it's So, yun. Okay.
So yan yung mga kasi this race kasi itong Australian Grand Prix ang ganda niya kasi daytime dito sa atin.
Yeah,
Daytime.
yeah.
Kaya free practice 1, 2, 3, qualifying, race. Ay, Lahat napanood ko yan.
Yeah, nice. Nice. Okay, so now let's move on to the qualifying sessions. So now we're gonna show you the qualifying results. So one of the stuff that I would like to discuss right here, which you guys, I think you're able to watch the qualifying, is a huge sort of improvement on the Mercedes. So I'm talking about McLaren, Mercedes, of Lewis Hamilton and George Russell. So, Yam, ano sa